Hey guys, new video on this is why he's not with you. I know you're upset. I know you're like, where is he? Why isn't he with me? When can I be with him? What is this, please? And most of you are women watching this, but not only. But if you're women, I just want to remind you, it's okay that you're a woman. That sounds a bit weird, but it's roles, on this process of the twin flame journey. This is, by the way, what the video is about. This is, by the way, what my channel is about, in case you can't tell by the title. So if you don't believe in twin flames, if you think it's all bullocks and woo-woo and you don't even know what this is, like, you're not forced to watch this video. So if you watch it, I like if you like it and subscribe, and if you leave a nice little comment, I always read them, so that's very nice of you. But I wanted to say it's okay to be a woman, in the sense of it's okay that it's like 99% or 90 or 85% of women watching this sort of video. It's not men yet, right? There is more and more men also, like, sort of getting in touch with the topic and realizing that, they're in the role that the woman usually is. But there are, like, if I may say so, even though it's a delicate thing to do, like gender specific wounds, and by gender I mean just male and female. I know I'm like old school, and I'm not going to get into the debate of pronouns and all that. I just want everyone to be whatever they feel comfortable with, and I'm perfectly happy with that, but I'm not gonna like torture my language here. And but yeah, there are like women specific wounds, which is a lot like abandonment. It's you being rejected by the male. It's you not being wanted, not being chosen. It's these things that women are led to heal. Not only for yourself, by the way, but for all of society. Yes, I know it's a fun task. We signed up for it, apparently. We went, yes, we're strong enough. Let's do this. Let's change society. Yes, I really feel like doing that. No, I don't want to get married and be happy or not be happy, but just like conform with societal expectations and rules and norms. I want to go the other way, and I just want to be a warrior of love, and I want to heal everything that has been passed on, has been passed down generations over generations of wounds and hurt and pain and abuse. And yes, let's heal all that. Let's heal all that for a better society. So yes, twin flames, we signed up for that, apparently, as I'm told. So as I said, for the woman, it's this sort of wound. And so it's not a surprise that you're the one watching the video, because you're sort of the one left behind. You're the one where he swooped in on his white horse, as it was promised when you were a little girl, that one day that man will come and give a sense to your life and give a sense to your existence even. He's going to swoop you up on his horse and carry you forward and give you meaning, give you value, and that will be it. It didn't really go any further than that. Like the image, right? Like the I want to say archetype, but it's not an archetype. It's more of a story, right? That is sold to you through society, by society, which is like, you're valuable if you're with a man. You're valuable by who you marry, right? You're valuable by whose side you're at. And it's not like, oh yes, you can be single and not get married and still have a child and you're still perfectly fine, right? That is not what was conveyed, like, century over century, right? It's like, hey, already economically you need a man, so please, couple up, shut up, couple up, and you can still have an affair on the side if really you need to fall in love, right? But it's more an economic thing of, hey, get yourself some security, don't starve to death. So instead of starving, you should really like be under the umbrella of a man, basically. So that's the old programming, right, for a woman. And so that's what the woman does, like the 3D woman. I'm going to use these terms that I usually don't like, but I have to. Like, let's say the woman programmed by society works and functions in that way, that she's like, okay, Even it's mostly unconscious. It's not like that you consciously know that. You just feel that's your desire, is to find a good man and be, done with life, basically, because then you're taken care of. And you don't really have to give it much thought. Of course, that's coming and it's shifting. And in the past, 4 centuries, it shifted already. And not centuries, decades, I wanted to say. It is shifting, of course, but it's still, it's ingrained in us. It's like a societal DNA, if you want so, these expectations. So the expectation goes that you should, as I said, get married. So now you sort of did that, but with your twin flame, right? You're like, oh, here you are, my savior. Let me hold you and never let you go. But because twin flames are a different kind of, how do you say that? There's an expression, different kind of relationship. It's not a normal relationship, as you figured out by now. If you haven't, let me tell you, it's a different kind of relationship. It's not the usual 3D stuff of like, hey, I'm hurt, I don't feel valuable, you don't either, in different ways, so let's like make a match and give each other all the love we can't give ourselves, right? That's how a normal relationship works. That's very, very harsh for me to say that, but it's true. So with twin flames, if you apply that, what you get is the title of this video. Why isn't he with you? Because you did that to him. You're like, oh, here you are, my prince. Let me hold you. Let me never let you go. And he's forced. The poor thing doesn't have a choice. The poor thing can't do anything but show you your neediness. Show you how you're not valuing yourself. Show you that you don't recognize your greatness. He is obliged. He is forced in the sense of he has his duty as a twin flame. He has to behave that way. He has to reject you. If you reject yourself inside, no one sees that. You might have the most beautiful Facebook pics. You might have the most followers on Instagram. You look really good in your bikini. Let's admit, really good, right? And you have all these men all over the world that before they go to sleep at night, they check out Instagram and they're one of your followers and they see you in your beautiful yellow bikini and they're like, oh my gosh, she's gorgeous. I would give everything to be with her, right? That might happen, but your twin flame is not one of them because he can't be fooled in the sense of he sees your insecurities. You see that you don't value yourself. Not because you pose in the bikini, by the way. Don't twist that on me. It's not at all that. But if deep inside you have insecurity and you don't value yourself because you don't accept yourself, because deep inside you feel you're ugly, maybe even if you pose in a bikini, but deep inside you're hollow and you're shallow and you're like, I hate myself, and if my followers knew that I sort of, I have an eating disorder and I have this and that, and I don't want to talk about Instagram people, talk bad about them. I have nothing against them, believe it or not. But you know what I mean? Your twin flame doesn't work that way. He can't, because he's you. He has the same DNA as you, soul DNA, right? He has the same energy as you. So you rejecting yourself, he has no choice. But the choice you make towards yourself, which is let's reject myself. Of course, you're not getting up in the morning and make a conscious choice to reject yourself. Well, I hope you don't. But unconsciously, you are rejecting yourself because you don't accept certain things in yourself. So he's showing you that. So if he's not with you, oh, that's actually a good one. If he's not with you right now, he or she, it's actually a good thing because it means he's not just one of your followers or one of your 3D men that would be with you even if you don't love yourself. They would actually be with you even if you didn't love yourself because they were like, I don't care. I don't really love her. In that profound soul level kind of way of like, I love her so much, I have to reject her to show her that she's rejecting herself. A 3D, like normal man would just go with that, because he has his own patterns of like, I need to rescue a woman, or I need to help a woman, or I need to have a woman grow by my side, or I have to take care of a woman in order to feel loved. That's the male and the masculine wound, right? That they're healing. So lots of time, times it's because it's the woman's wound to be working on the abandonment thing. It's the man who leaves and is then not the one watching these videos. So you end up being the one watching these videos. So yeah, getting back to what I said before, it's a good thing if he's not with you, if you're rejecting yourself, because that way you realize what you're doing to yourself. If you have the right approach to a twin flame journey. And if you need the right approach, reach out to me and start working with me. I'll be more than happy to pass it on to you and help you heal and help you see your blocks. Because that's an awful difficult thing to do for yourself, right? It helps to have an outside perspective of someone going, red flag here. There's something wrong here. Like the way you think about yourself or about relationship or about love or about family or whatever it is, that's an issue. That can't work like that. Like you want something consciously, but unconsciously you're repelling it by the beliefs you hold, right? So yes, that's the sort of right approach to a twin flame journey, is realizing it really is all about yourself. Like you get to be selfish on this journey of like, hey, it's all about me. It's all about me. It's about my own growth. It's about finding my own self. It's about finding my strength, my qualities, my true nature. It's about all that. It's not about anyone else. It's not even about my twin flame, even though for the first, I don't even know, 3/4 of the journey, I thought it was about him. But it's not. Yes, he's a mirror, but it's not even that. It is really fully just about myself. So if you realize that, then you can heal everything that comes up. Then you can have that certain gratefulness. I mean, it takes a lot of awareness to be able to be grateful for you to be separate from your twin flame. I mean, it's not a fun thing, and it's not something that, it comes with lots of pain, of course. But it is that higher side of things where you are like, okay, I can see what this is doing to me. I can see what is happening. I can see the growth I'm going through. And I can see that I'm realizing that it is really just about me. So I am sort of grateful that he's showing me through his absence, he's showing me that I still have things to heal. And I think it was in German that I just said that, because I always do it in the 2 languages now, right? Not French and Italian anymore, because it's just too demanding to do it in 4 languages all the time. But I hope you can follow in English if you're a French speaker. So that, I think that's what he said. He's not with you until you're with you, until you're with yourself, right? That's a better English sentence. So by him not being with you, you can jump to the logical conclusion that you're not fully with yourself yet. Because it is about you. It's not about him. And I know I keep on repeating that until you're like, hey, my ears are falling off. Can you please stop? I will keep on repeating that because it's just the truth. It's about you. And it's about you focusing on you. And not just for a night, or for a week. And you're like, oh, I took a bubble bath and I listened to some nice music. Like, where is he now? I gave myself some love. Like, where is he? No, it's much, 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 much deeper than that. It's about you realizing where you still have attachment to him, to her, but expectations. You still have neediness. You still have a sense of not being worthy, a sense of not being valuable, a sense of not having a purpose in life, a sense of not having value in society without a man or without a woman, a sense of failure. You're being a failure. You're failing in life. You're like, all that needs to go. All that needs to go. That's why he's not with you. Because by you thinking that, even if it's just one moment before you falling asleep and no one else knows that you're thinking that, or that you're holding that belief, because on Instagram it can't be seen, right? That he will mirror to you because it's his job. He's your twin flame. He's not there to like pat you on the back every day and stroke your hair and go, you're amazing. I love how you reject yourself. I love how you don't love yourself. Oh, you're so cute with you not valuing yourself. Let me be by your side and tell you how cute you are when you don't value yourself. That's not what a twin flame is supposed to do. And by supposed to do, it's not that he has a job profile and he's like, you have to do this or that. But like on a soul level, he does. On a soul level, he has to show you your blocks and your unworthiness and all that. And he's not going to do that by holding your hand. He's going to do that by running the other way and going, you're annoying. Sorry, I can't deal with you. I can't look at you not valuing yourself. I can't stand the sight of that. I get sick from watching that. So please, please do the work, find yourself, value yourself, love yourself, and then I'm finally able and allowed to also love you and to also value you. So that's what I wanted to share for today. Got a little bit longer than I thought. Yes, but it's okay. And I hope you liked it. Reach out if you want help. It's okay to want help. It's okay to want someone look at your blogs, help you see them. I love doing that. It's my passion. It's my hobby, but it's also my job now. So I love that. So reach out, take advantage of someone who is living their passion and who loves helping you. And yes, maybe I see you soon. Otherwise, like, subscribe, and all these things. Leave me a nice little comment. I do appreciate it. And we talk soon. See, okay, bye. You get me.